Obviously, very proud of our team, proud of the effort that they gave out there, the way they competed, and certainly had earned this win. So they did an amazing job there. I thought, very consistently they played hard all game. There was ups and downs, like any team, a game between two really good teams, but they played through those ups and downs. Certainly fought and competed, and never gave up on each other either. And I think that was really critical in a game where you got these swings, and this is part of football. So. Just something I told our players in the locker room. This is a feeling you can't buy. You just can't buy it. It's got to earn it. You got to go out and fight and compete, and they certainly did that. So just really proud of them. And they did it against a team that we knew was extremely talented. And they came in here ready to go. Like they played an excellent game as well. Probably the only variable I could see from across this aisle was going to be the quarterback, and thought he did a great job. And they were creative how they use their quarterback. So. There was nothing easy about that thing. So bottom line is just it was a 60-minute game. You expect that certainly in conference play, and you play a good team. That's the way it's going to be. Again, just proud of our defense. They dug in, did some really good things, came up with some big plays, the picks, fourth down stops, those types of things, and the offense complemented with what they did. And I thought our special teams, outside of my poor decision to go for a field goal before halftime. A lot of good things on special teams too, and that's one I own. It was a bad decision. So, we're not looking back right now, but just really very pleased with our guys. And then lastly, I just want to say what a great environment. You kind of expect that in Kennewick, but tell our players all the time, it's our job to make sure they are into it, and I think our guys did that. But boy, the fans have just been fantastic, and night games in Kennewick are really special. So just appreciate everybody being in there. And we actually had a couple defensive recruits here, and I told them one thing about our fans, at least they understand defense, they understand the value and importance of it too. So hopefully that'll help sell them a little bit. But bigger picture is just all about our players. Just really pleased with them and our staff too. Staff did a great job getting the guys ready. I'll throw it out for questions.
Madison Ertz is that. Just wanted to ask about Mark, particularly with that 67-yard run, and then to be able to end it with another 13-yard run, 130 rushing yards. I mean, what kind of thing is that for you as a head coach to see your quarterback be able to put those numbers up?
Yeah, I always joke about it. He's our biggest back, so that's one thing you forget about. And he said he would have scored if his knee was 100%. He's not quite there yet, but it just says a lot about him. First of all, he's a really good football player and an unbelievable human being. And then to come back off that injury, he's not quite 100%, but he's looking better each day. And what he did out there tonight, I'm sure he wasn't thinking about it. He was thinking about helping the team and moving the team, and it's been great to have him on our football team. And I'm sure you just ask anybody, any player or coach in our building, they all agree to say the same thing about him.
David Eichel, HawkeyeInsider.com. Kirk, for the last several years, you've talked about complementary football. You guys go down 21-10. Mark and Kamari ran the ball extremely well. Also, but Mark goes down there, makes those big runs. Defense gets a stop, the turnovers. I guess, did it feel like you guys took a big step forward in terms of complementary football, and when the game mattered most, like you guys were able to make the plays that you always talk about trying to make?
Yeah, no question. And again, you got to fight through discouragement and disappointment, because we all felt it during the game. There were times where it's like, man, and it's hard. It's really hard, and it's hard because you invest and you care. The thing I'm most pleased about is just the way our guys care about each other, and it's just how they are. So they get discouraged like all of us, but they just keep playing, and we try to encourage them to keep their eyes going forward, keep your eyes up, and keep them looking that way. And easier said than done, but the proof's in the pudding. They did a great job of that. And there were a couple things that were really disappointing tonight. Just to mention my bad decision. So, but the guys don't let it bother them. And that we were in a game similar to this a couple of weeks ago and didn't come out on the right end. But to win a game like this is really important for a football team as it develops. You learn a lot about yourself, and at some point you got to have some success in something like this too. So really happy for the guys that way.